Good morning. Hello. Okay, we are live. Hello. Let me send out a couple of quick invites. It won't be too long, okay? We're gonna talk. Today. So if you're watching this part, it's the boring part. Skip it ahead a few minutes and let's get to the good stuff. If you are watching me live, there'll be a big red live button over top my head. And so if you don't see that big red button, that means you're watching the replay, but cool. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you want to learn. So if you're seeing me here, say hi to me. Let me know that you are here. It is always more fun to hang out with people while I'm training. Can I get an amen from anybody who's ever done any trainings, right? And if you're seeing me here, I need you to, whoa, stay still. I need you to tag your teammates. So we all know Facebook is extra right now. Facebook is super extra right now. So what I'm going to need you to do is help me beat Facebook. And the easiest way to beat Facebook is to tag your people. It has proven very effective. Tags work better than anything. You can also send the links and those sorts of things. So we're going to get started in just a second. I'm just sending out a couple of invites here because Facebook is extra. So hello, good morning, Naomi, nice to meet you. Good morning. Let me tell Elisa that we are here. Let me see. Okay, I don't need that. What are we up to here? Where's this at? There I am. There's my big face. Okay, so if you're seeing me, go ahead. There she goes. All right, so good morning. Hello, I am Ericka CinchShare. I am a fashionista in our paparazzi. And we're going to have so much fun today because I have a training that I think you're going to like. I hope you're going to like. I really hope you're going to like. And if you don't like it, it's okay. It's been good for me to work through some of these things. So I look like a bum. I look like I live at home, right? Hat hair, like official hat hair here. I did brush it. I brushed it. I washed my face and I brushed my teeth. I'm in my husband's t-shirt. Like this is way oversized for me. I'm in shorts. I have on no makeup. I put on earrings for this so you would know I was a paparazzi girl. And that is the extent of what I've done today to get ready. A lot of days I do get dressed. Many days I do get dressed because I work better when I'm dressed. I think better. I get in that that work mindset. I take the shower. I put on the clothes. I fix my hair. I put on makeup. I do that a lot of times. But living that life also pushed me to a breaking point. I had a mental breakdown in July. And it was nasty. It was very nasty. It was very nasty. And it caused me to have to pull back from the business. It caused me to have to reevaluate some of the things that I do and the ways that I do them. And this training has come from that. This has come from someone who almost called it quits on her whole life. So if you're sitting on the other side of the screen and you're like, how can she know what I'm going through? I may not know everything, but I know what it feels like to not be able to do much of anything. I do know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to be completely overwhelmed, and I know what it feels like to want to throw it all away. Business and life. I know what that feels like. And so I want to give you some concrete ways to work your business when you are busy, when you are sick, when you are overwhelmed, when maybe you got a new baby, maybe your mom has been diagnosed with something, maybe you've been diagnosed with something. I want to give you ways to work your business when you simply can't work your business. And I want to give you this disclaimer. This is not a no excuses training. This is not, period, a no excuses training. And I used to train on those. I used to do the no excuses life, but the no excuses life is what pushed me to break. And it's going to sound very strange, I'm sure. I'm sure it sounds very strange to hear an elite tell you that you need to throw away the no excuses life. But hey, I live the real life. I've been there. I've been to the point of taking my own life. And it was the no excuses that pushed me there. Now, if no excuses works for you, you go boo, you do you. But this is what works for me. This is what works for my life. And I know that there are people like me on the other side of the screen that need to hear this. And so this is not no excuses. There are some very valid excuses out there. Very valid excuses out there. This, my darling, is how to work with your excuses. This is how to work with your chronic illness. This is how to work with your special needs child. This is how to work with your ridiculous full-time job that you're still having to do in the middle of COVID, and you're trying to do from home, and now you're trying to homeschool your children. Like, this is a training on how to work with all of those excuses that you have in your life, because excuses are not going to go away, but what we can do is we can learn to work with them. Hello, Christina. Hello, Elisa. So this is to show you how to work with them, because I believe that the no excuses mentality does more harm than good. And if we can learn how to work with our excuses instead of just pretending like they don't exist, we will change the world. And our mission statement says that while $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. And so that's my life. That's what I'm here for. That's why I showed up today looking like this. I didn't get dressed for this. I don't get dressed every day anymore. And so I want to let you know, I'm a fashionista sitting, working on, I'm unbalanced for A-lister. I would have been done already, but it doesn't matter. I'm not bitter. And I want to let you know that you can work with your excuses. So I've got this much to tell you today. I recommend you take notes because I talk really fast. I'm going to dump a lot of information on you, and I'm going to give you a disclaimer. I'm going to talk a lot about technology today. Here's the thing. I'm not going to teach you how to use your technology, period. That's what Google's for. That's what YouTube's for. Period. I am not going to teach you how to use technology. I'm going to tell you what technology is available to help you in your life. So if you want to know how to do some of these things, Google, your new BFF. Okay, that's how I learned all these things, and I want to encourage you to go to the University of Google and YouTube. I've got PhDs in both. I want you to go there, and I want you to learn how to use these things for yourself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what is available to you. So remember, this is about working with your excuses and not ignoring them. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is you can work from your bed. You can work from your bed. Hi, Rosita. Good morning. You can work from your bed. I've worked many days in a bed of depression where I can't get out of bed, where I cannot brush my teeth, I cannot wash my hair, but I can sit in my bed with my phone and I can do some work. So I'm going to give you some of the things you can do from your bed. So, new mama, I want you to think about maybe some things you can do while I don't know. I don't have children, so maybe some things what you can do while you're having to, comfort the baby and rocking and whatever you need to do. Maybe you are sick. Maybe you have a chronic illness. Some of these things you can do from your bed. The first one is the DMOs, daily modes of operation. Andrea Hutchison has this, and she's got it. You can just look it up. She's all over Facebook. She's got a good YouTube video about the daily things that you need to do for your business for advertising on social media, and things that you need to do every day on social media. And you can do all of those from your bed. It's simple things like engagement posts. You can post what's your favorite peanut butter from your bed. You can post, do you like silk or satin sheets? You can post something like pumpkin spice or apple cider. You can post all of that right from your bed. And then you can respond to the comments right from your bed, right? You can do all that right from your bed. Then you can post inspirational posts. You can literally, y'all, when I was so sick, when I was really down, I would literally lay in my bed. I would lay out in my bed and I would take a picture of my bed with my feet under it so you knew I was in my bed, and say, listen, here's why I love paparazzi so much. I am very sick right now, but I'm in my bed working my business. If I can, you can. See how easy that is to recruit someone that way? You're telling them the truth of, I'm sick, but I'm still working. You can do that right from your bed. If maybe you got up today and you made it to the recliner, you do a praise God, I walked to the recliner today, and now I'm going to get to work my business from my phone, from my recliner post. This is all simple stuff. Simple stuff. Maybe you are a mom and you're needing to work from the nursery because the kid has colic or this, that, or the other. It's that kind of post, right? The next thing you can do is work Facebook stories. Facebook stories are life right now. Stories are life. You can work that from anywhere, right? You can work a Facebook story from anywhere. Bed, chair, outside, backyard, wherever you are, you can work your Facebook stories. You can do the daily comments right from your phone, right from wherever you are. Right from your phone, right from wherever you are. And so don't use the excuse of I'm sick, so I can't. Instead say, I'm sick, so I can't go to my office, but I got this handy little thing right here that has my whole life on it. Like if I lost it, I would cry over it. I can work it. I'm just going to work it a little different way. Notice one thing. You never had to shower. You never had to get up. You didn't have to brush your hair, and you didn't have to brush your teeth. For reals. For real. So you seeing this? Like, you see it? You catching what we got here? So if you're just popping in, we are talking about ways to work your business when you are busy, when you are stressed, when you are sick, when you are overwhelmed, when your family's driving you nuts. We are talking some ways to work with your excuses and not, this is not no excuses. This is how to work with them. So welcome, good morning. And so those are some things you can do from your bed. You can do these both on Facebook and Instagram. You can send emails, you can text, you can message your friends, your customers, your teammates. All of that you can do right from your bed. So I want you, if you need to make those considerations, I want you to change your mindset. You don't have to be in an office to work paparazzi. I choose my office. This is my office. I choose to come in here. This is where work happens. But when I was very sick, work happened in my bed. When I was very sick, work happened in my backyard, laying on my lounge chair. Work happened on my recliner because I couldn't come in here. I didn't care about here. I hated this place. But I could work other places. And so I need you to start changing your mindset and understand work can happen in different places. You don't have to have that paparazzi spot unless you want one, unless you need one, but you can work anywhere you want, and you can work looking like this. This is my husband's shirt, y'all. This is real life today. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you about, and I want to remind you, I'm not going to teach you technology. I'm not going to teach you how to use it, but I'm going to tell you about it. You do the work. Number 2 is the Facebook scheduler. Yes, Facebook just updated and I hate it, but I'm going to get used to it. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me with Facebook. I'm going to get used to it. But number 2 is Facebook Scheduler is life. This is free and available to anyone who is on Facebook. All right. And so the first thing I schedule is my VIP group. I don't know if you have a sales group, a buyer's club, or whatever you want to call it. I call it a VIP group because I've been calling it a VIP group for almost 7 years. I've been a consultant for almost 7 years. So this is hard-won advice here. So take it to heart. Take some notes. Schedule in your VIP group. You can schedule wall drops. You can schedule pieces of the day. You can schedule engagement posts in your VIP group. You can schedule the snot out of your VIP group. I live and die for that scheduler in my VIP group. And if you're in my VIP group, it's not actually me posting. I schedule everything in there. And so when I'm having a good day, I'll take the time out and I schedule everything and I'm ready to go so that tomorrow, if I'm not having a good day, it's dropping automatically for me. So today's Wednesday, Wall Drop Wednesday. I like things that sound the same, you know? And so what I did, all of my wall drops are dropping today. They're just boom, 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 boom. I'm not touching them. I set them up already. And so they're happening right now, actually, while I'm talking to you. And so team leaders, I need you to hear this too, because we work a little crazy and we still have to work our own business and we still have to do our own sales. And so what if you start scheduling your posts to drop in certain places so that that's done. They sell it over there and now I can go over here and I can do something else, right? Or maybe you work a full-time job. Maybe you sit down in the evenings and you schedule everything out for the next day and it just happens and then you, right? So you can go work your full-time job the next day. So I schedule in my VIP, and you can, if you've got other things you schedule in your VIP, put them in the comments and share with your friends. I schedule wall drops. I schedule pieces of the day. I schedule set of the day. I schedule my set sales, my stack sales. I schedule engagement posts, and I schedule shout outs. I do customer shout outs. I do them all the time because one, it beats Facebook. If you don't do shout outs, you need to, and tag your customers in them and say, you know, customer of the day today is Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful for you, and you've been a customer with me for like 17 years, and I just love you, and I love your family, and I love your kids, and I want to say thank you for being a customer of mine. I'm so grateful for you. You can schedule those customer shout outs. Oh, did you know that? And it will keep them engaged, and it will keep them grateful for you. So do those customer shout outs, by the way. Number three is actually paid. Okay, so Facebook Scheduler is free. You can do that. Everybody's got that one. If you don't have a VIP group, maybe you get one. Number 3 is paid. So know this. It is CinchShare. 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 It is paid. It's $10 a month. For me, I would pay $30,000 a month for CinchShare because it is a scheduler. You pay for it. They're actually based here in my town in Melbourne. And you can schedule your Facebook business page, your Facebook VIP group, your Facebook personal page, your Instagram page, and your Twitter. So I can schedule all 5 of those things from one place. I will pay you $10 a month for as long as you want me to pay you $10 a month. CinchShare. CinchShare. It's fantastic. I love it. And so for me, what I really love about it is I can cross post. Do you know what that means? So I can post the exact same thing in my VIP group, on my personal page, on my business page, on my Twitter, and on my Instagram all at one time. And so the same post is going off. If I set it to go off at 11 a.m. Eastern time, it is hitting all 5 things at one time, and I'm done. It's amazing. I love it. Now they have some things post automatically, some things you have to log into the app and click and make it do. It's not a big deal, but it's already there. It's already scheduled for you. One of the things I love about CinchShare, I will talk and preach CinchShare until I die, I think. One of the things I love about CinchShare is that it saves your posts. Who here, raise your hand, I will raise both of them. Who here has trouble sometimes coming up with good content? Some days your mind is blank because you got, these homeschooling children that you're trying not to some days your brain is blank and you can't come up with what to post. But a month ago you posted something awesome. So CinchShare saves every post you've ever made. You can reuse your posts. Listen, the way social media works, what you posted 90 days ago, no one remembers. Nobody remembers what you said yesterday, if you're honest about it, right? I don't remember what I had for breakfast, or if I didn't even eat breakfast this morning, okay? You get to rinse and reuse those posts. And CinchShare, it's easy as click a button, repost, click a button, repost, click a button, repost. So this is one of the things I love about CinchShare, because social media works so fast, no one remembers. You can literally reuse the same posts, the same inspirational posts, the same engagement posts, the same wall drop posts, those sorts of things. So this one is paid. It's $10 a month, but it's worth it. Google CinchShare. It's got a little bit of a learning curve. However, they have some of the best YouTube tutorials out there. YouTube is the only way I learned how to use CinchShare, and so if you're thinking about it, their YouTube is amazing. So you can learn how to use it. So that is CinchShare. I love it. I love it. So number 4, I've got some other things you can do behind the camera. So on days like this is Wednesday for me. I don't go live on Wednesdays. I go live on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm live. I'm live those 4 days. But I'm not live on Wednesdays. So I look like this. I'm not going to get dressed today. In fact, I'm packing because I'm flying out tomorrow, but that's another story. And so I've got some things for you that you can do behind the camera. And now listen, if you're on the other side of this camera and you're afraid of going live, number 1, just go live, rip the Band-Aid. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Number 2, you can look at me. Look, I'm showing up with strangers looking like this. Don't worry about it. But number 2, there are many things that you can do behind the camera where you don't have to get dressed. Because if you're in the middle of depression, the hardest thing to do is shower and get dressed. I don't know why that's so hard. but it is the hardest thing to do when you are in a depression cycle. You can't get dressed. You can't get out of bed. But these are things that you can do from behind the camera without having to shower, without having to look gorgeous and pretty. Like, these are things you can do without having to put all that energy in that. Because when your energy is this much, when you got this much energy, you can't even put a little bit of it into looking good, right? Right? And tell me you know what I'm feeling here. And so these are places that you can put energy when you only have a little bit. Okay, you ready? We're going to run through these. So, messenger parties. Messenger parties. They're kind of life right here. Oh, you guys are welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me be like this today. Messenger parties are life right now. Number one, you don't have to screw around with Facebook. Like, the algorithm, oh Jesus, the algorithm kills me. But where you got 15 to 20 people in a messenger and you just drop pictures. So if you don't know what a messenger party is, you can literally put, it's a Facebook message, a group message. It's a Facebook group message. You put people who want to be there, and you just put pictures of jewelry that you have and say, if you want it, say you want it. It's literally like an album sale in a messenger. Okay, they're cool. They're awesome. I also do them for my hostess parties too. I love them. And I know there's training in here on them. I know Lisa has trained on these, or somebody has in here. Look up that training and do it. Messenger parties. You're sitting, look, again, we're behind the phone or we're in the bed, right? For real. For real. Like, you don't have to get pretty for this one. The next one is the album sales. These are my favorite. Album sales are my go-to. And it's definitely because I'm an old school consultant and I've got old school customers. So album sales are my life. That's the way I roll. So I love album sales. Again, this is why I have a VIP group. I can put up an album of 100 pictures in 6 minutes or less. It's really simple. If you want to know how to make an album, remember, go Google how to make an album sale on Facebook, okay? Because I'm not here to teach you all of that. I'm just giving you some ideas of things you can do from behind the camera. Album sales. Banging. I love them. The next one is website sales. You know we have a free website from Paparazzi. I hope you know that. I'm sure you know that. You can literally grab the link for individual pieces from your website and post it on Facebook. Especially if you're a new consultant, especially right now while shipping is a little slow for us. Customer orders are going out within 72 business hours, right? 72 business hours, customer orders are going out, so you can push your website sales. One of the ways I hustle website sales, let me just give you my trick. Let me give you my trick for hustling website sales. So I got my computer up. I'll have my phone. You're not gonna see my face, but I'll go on Facebook Live, right? I'll go on Facebook Live and I will point my camera at my computer and say, look y'all, here's what's on my website. And I will literally do a Facebook Live scrolling through the website, showing people what's available. I never show my face. I never show my face. Now on the days I get dressed, yeah, I'll show my face on those days. But on the days like today, I'm not gonna show my face. So I will literally have the computer and I will just go scroll through and tell people, look, it's on the website right now. If you want it, let me help you get it. I'll send you the link to the one you love. Like, let me help you get this. You never had to see my face. I was always behind the screen. All right. So if you're afraid of going live, that's a good way to go live. The next way to sell without showing your face is set pictures. If you haven't taken your own set pictures, today's the day you start. They are awesome. They are fun. And you do not need a fancy light box. Don't even go there with me. Do not give me that excuse, okay? You do not need nothing fancy. You grab your sets. You make your own sets. You use the Fashion Fix sets. You use the back office sets. You make them up as you go along. If they're ugly, don't worry about it. Somebody's going to love them. Take them outside. Take them outside. I'm serious. Take them outside. One of the first ways that I made sets 100 years ago was I had this old white sheet. It was simple. It was very simple. And I laid it out on the ground and I would put my sets on top of it, flat lay style. I was cool before it was cool and I didn't know I was cool. All right. And I would literally have my phone and I'd be like, click. Let me change this around. Click. All right, so if you've got a light box, use it. If you don't have a light box, you got the great outdoors and the sunshine that the good Lord provided, right? Go outside, put them on the ground. If you've got an old picnic table, oh my gosh, especially one of those with like the weathering on it, they are gorgeous. They make great backdrops for pictures. Set sales. I do a Saturday set sale every single Saturday. One, I love it because I can schedule it out. Hallelujah. I just take the pictures and just go. All right. Number two, it's because I love it mostly because I'm upselling. I sell only as a set, and my customers know it. I've trained them. If your customers aren't trained, don't worry about it. Just you do you, boo. And I'm selling 2 and 3 pieces at a time, right? Sometimes 4, sometimes more. And they buy them all at one time, where I can put very minimal effort into it, very minimal effort in taking those pictures, and I'm selling twice as much as I would on a live. Just consider it. Just consider doing this. And again, this is when you're not showing your face. This is all behind the camera. Easy stuff, right? The next one is DIY collages. So there's 93,000 apps you can download, and most of them are free. You can download any app you want on your phone, on your iPad, even on your computer, and you can make collages with pictures of the back office. So today's Website Wednesday. If you want to hustle your website, here's what you do. You go to the back office, you take the pictures of sets. You make sets from what's available in the back office. Do not leave out blockbusters. Those puppies sell. Every sale I have, I sell blockbusters, okay? And then you make a collage and you post them. Hey, available right now, who wants them? It's that simple. You can post them in your VIP group. You can post them on your Facebook page, on your business page, on your timeline, on your stories. Hello, stories. Y'all are life right now. So those collages, one of the things I teach, especially to my new people, is to make collages of what's coming. So you ordered yesterday, and we know it's going to take a while. Don't lie to your customers. Just say, you know what? Shipping slow. It's going to be about 3 weeks. Okay. Shipping slow across the world. Don't stress it. I'm still waiting on clothes from Torrid. Like, come on, Torrid, give me my clothes. Mama's flying tomorrow. I need my... Okay, anyway, that's another story. And so I tell them, go ahead and make set collages of pieces you know you have coming. They're cute, and people will buy more than one. We are trying to use our limited energy in the most efficient way possible. Is it more efficient to sell 1 piece or 3? I like 3. I like the $15 versus the $5. And so if I have limited energy, but I can sit in my bed and I can make a collage and sell $15, sign me up for $15. Right? You see what I'm thinking here? You see how it's working? So if you don't have a whole lot of inventory, don't stress it. You can make collages from what's in your back office and what you have on order. Don't worry about it. You can do this. And then the next one, let me find a picture so I can show you what I'm talking about. I love stacks. So have you ever done a bracelet stack? Have you ever, tell me you've done a bracelet stack. If you haven't, oh girl, we're going to start with the bracelet stacks today. We're going to start with the bracelet stacks today. So this is a bracelet stack. I know it's funky phone. Can I turn it down? Can I turn this down? Yes. Oh, no, you can't see that. No, it doesn't even work. How can I do this? There it is. So stacks of bracelets. Okay. Again, behind the camera. This is my arm. This is my arm. This is my arm. And I'm shooting it through my ring light. So I got the good lighting, right? This is again behind the camera. And this is again, I've got limited energy, limited time, limited brain power. Can I take a stack of 2 or more and sell $10 or $15 versus just 5? Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Absolutely, yes, I can. And I would much prefer to use what limited time and energy that I have to sell $10 versus 5. It's the same thing with that sets, right? I'd only have a little bit of time, so I'm going to do this. You can do stacks, sassy stacks. Yeah, sassy Sunday stacks. I mean, you could do silly stuff like that. These are very simple. And I want to tell you, this is my calendar. I live a crazy life because I still have doctor's appointments and I have therapy 4 days a week, and it's what it is. And so I do things by day. And so Sunday is my stack day. That's when I post stack pictures, and I've trained my customers. I've been doing this for so long. The next one is Monday Magic. I have a live sale. It's just cute stuff. You know, you could do Monday motivation. You can do what you want. Tuesday is Treat Yourself Tuesday. I do a big album sale. That's when I do that. Website Wednesday. I post website. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. I do a vintage live sale because I want to sell vintage. Someone take this stuff so I can buy more, right? Thursday, $5 Friday, I do a live sale. And then Saturday sets. So these are the days that work for me. I got off track here, but consider making yourself a schedule like this. Actually, I'm going to tell you to make a schedule like this because it will keep you consistent. And when you're using these scheduling tools, you already know, okay, Saturday's about sets. So, okay, today's Wednesday. I could take like 4 set pictures today and schedule them out, and I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. And you can just schedule what's coming and be ready for that, right? If you know what's coming, you can work toward it. But if you're just helter-skelter all over the place and you're like, oh, it's Monday, I don't know what am I going to do on Monday? No, don't do that. You're going to drive yourself bananas. And we don't have that much brain power. My brain knows what happens on Monday. My brain knows what happens on Wednesday. My brain knows what happens on Thursday, period. I don't have to think about it. The less decisions I have to make, the more energy that I have. And if you are in a situation where your health isn't well, your mental health isn't well, or you have this crazy job or these children, the less decisions you have to make, the better your life will be. And so if you know what's coming on Monday, you know what's coming on Monday. If you know what to do on Sunday, you know what to do on Sunday. And you just get in there and you just do it, right? Schedules are life in situations like these. So let me get back to some things to do without putting your face on the camera. One of my favorite is speed sales. They're my favorite. So if you've never done a speed sale, let me show you. Let me just show you. So this is my wall. This is my camera. What I would do is I would pull up Facebook Live. So I got my live here. And what I would do, here we go. Come with me. Look, I told you I'm in shorts today, so this is live. Can you see me? I would take my camera. You can't see me. Hold on, let me move this. Here's real life. I tell you, this is real life. I would take my camera with the Lord help me. Lord help me. Pointing toward the wall. And I would literally do this across the wall. And then I would go down here and I would show them what's on the wall. Just like this. Pointing the camera at the wall, showing it just like that. That's a speed sale. See? That's a speed sale. You never have to show your face. It's always your hand and the jewelry on the wall. Very simple. Very simple. And I'm going to tell you what. This whole wall was full, and that's about 500 pieces of jewelry. I've counted it out. It's like 507. I don't know why it's such a weird number, but here's what we got, okay? The whole wall was full, and I did a Sunday speed sale after my regular Sunday live, and I sold a lot of jewelry. It took me 10 minutes to show about 500 pieces. I want to encourage you to continue doing your regular lives, absolutely, but showing about 500 pieces of jewelry in 10 minutes, that's so much simpler sometimes when you just don't have it in you to put your face on Facebook Live. Or do it after a Facebook Live. So I do my regular Facebook Live where I'm like showing you the jewelry. This is 407 and this is I do those. But then I also do the speed sales. Very simple, right? Now the next one I want to tell you about when you have limited time, energy, resources, etc., is a pre-recorded sale. So here's what you do. You got your phone. You go to your camera. See your camera? You click on video. What you're going to do is exactly like the speed sale. Exactly like the speed sale. You are literally going to turn your camera and you're going to go across the wall or your board or your floor or your back deck or wherever you are, and you're going to take a video of those pieces with the numbers and then post it. I like to do mine by style and by color. So one day I'll do a pre-recorded video of all gold. Then I'll do a video of all silver. Then I'll do of all purple. And then I'll do of green. Then I will also do a video on all short necklaces. Then I'll do one on all long necklaces. Then I'll do one on post earrings. Then I'll do one on hoop earrings. So what I'm doing is I am trying to show as many pieces as possible in the least amount of time. I will do a pre-recorded video no longer than 3 minutes, just because that's how long my people will watch. So I can show 100 pieces of jewelry in 3 minutes with a pre-recorded video. And so let's say today's a really good day for you. What I want you to do, I want you to grab out some jewelry and your numbers. Lay them on the floor. Hang them on the wall. Put them on a board. I don't care what you do with them. And get that camera and zoom over. And take like 5 or 6 of these videos. Short pre-recorded videos. And then have them scheduled to drop in your VIP group. Simple, right? Very simple. These are all simple things that take very minimal energy and will be a success for you. Let me give you a disclaimer. The first time you do these, they may suck. People are going to be like, what is that? Like, what's she doing? Like, I don't even, where's her face? Don't stress it. Just keep doing it. Don't stress it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. And do it some more. 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 And just keep doing it. Because it costs you about a minute of your life to take that video, 3 minutes of your life to take that video, and another minute to schedule them on Facebook, and you're good. Right? You're good. The first time may not be good. The second time may be really bad. But you just keep doing them. You have to start training people to know what to expect, when to expect it. I have a teammate, her name is Miss Baker. Gina Baker is her name. And every morning she does a baker's dozen speed sale. She literally pulls out 13 pieces, random selection every morning. She doesn't show her face, and she shows 13 pieces. Her secret, let me tell you the secret. She tries her best to pick pieces that she has multiples of. Now, sometimes she does one and dones, of course, but she tries to pick the pieces where she's got 2 or 3 or more of those pieces so that she can sell more. She's got a 1-minute video. 13 pieces will take you like 30 seconds. Let's be real here, okay? And all those pieces have extras, so she has the potential to sell so much in just that 1 minute. Are you seeing what I'm saying here? Strategize. Strategize these things when you have limited time, energy, resources. A 1-minute video where all your pieces have multiples have the opportunity to sell you so much. So think through these things. Really think through how you're going to be strategic in using them. Okay, so those are my behind the camera stuff, and I've got 4 tips. Tip number 1, dress up on the days you're going to go live. I told you, this is Wednesday. Girl, don't go live on Wednesdays. I look like this. I put on earrings for you. Okay? I literally would not wear any jewelry today if I wasn't going Facebook Live. So dress on the days you're going to go live. It will help you get in that mindset. It will really help you get in that mindset. And I recommend, you're not going to like me, but I recommend 2 to 3 lives a week. I really do. They don't have to be hour-long lives. They do not have to be an hour. But maybe a little bit. Like, you got to go live a little bit. The way I look at Facebook Live, my customers, my community, my groups, my peeps, they get to know me because you can hear my voice. If I was telling you this stuff all through text, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't understand what I was talking about. Some people would be like, what is that? But you can see my face and I can show you. And that's what I look at Facebook Lives as. So you have to do them. You have to do them. I know when you're sick and you're not well, I know they're hard, but you've got to do Facebook Lives. If only for the fact that they're advertising you to your community. Because people buy from people they like and trust. And if they don't know you, they don't like you. If they don't know you, they don't trust you. They got to get to know you. So consider Facebook Live as advertising yourself. This is yourself, okay? At least 2 to 3 days a week. Love you, but you got to do it. Number 2 is order. And I know how difficult that is for me to tell you. I went 4 weeks without working my business. I didn't go live. I was still doing the other things I told you about, but I still ordered jewelry. And now that the shipping is slow, I'm glad I did because I still have inventory coming in. If I hadn't ordered, I would have screwed myself over so hard and so bad. And so I'm here to tell you, you must still order, even when times are rough, even when your mental health is just in the toilet, even when all these things are happening. We are an inventory-based company, and I love you, and we have to have inventory in order to run this business. It's just part of it. And so you do not have to order $100 at a time. Okay, I'm an elite, and there are many days where things hop out of my cart and I'm not ordering enough to get free shipping. And don't stress it. I don't stress it. I got hostess rewards. I'll make up for it if I need to. You still must order jewelry. And I know it's hard when you're in a bad place, but it's got to happen. It's just not an option. You don't have to order every day, but you need to order 2 to 3 times a week. Minimum 2 to 3 times a week. It's not optional. Love you. You got to order. Number 3 is pick a day or 2 and schedule everything. So listen, this is where my schedule comes to life. This is where my life happens, okay? I know what's going to happen. And so actually I did this yesterday because I'm going out of town. And so what I did, I sat down last night and I just put my head down and I scheduled everything. I've got all of my sets that I'm going to do on Saturday. They're all scheduled and ready to go. All of my stacks that are going to do on Sunday, they're ready to go. They're scheduled. They're ready. I don't even have to do them. It's not going to be me doing them. I have all of my engagement posts dropping. I have all of my inspirational posts going off. I have all of my join my team posts ready to go. I sit down. I usually do it once a week. Sometimes twice if I get a little nuts, and I schedule everything for the week. When you have limited time, energy, and resources, you don't have time to think every day, okay, it's Wednesday, what do I need to do today? No. You need to go ahead and have it done. Go ahead and get it done and be done with it. And so that if you wake up on Wednesday today and it's just a bad day, you can't move because your body hurts so bad, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's ready to go for you. You need to go ahead and start learning how to schedule these things. If you work a full-time job and you're not scheduling stuff, today you start, because this is going to change your whole life. I hear so many people complain, I don't have time to work. That's because you're not effectively using the time that you have. You're not setting yourself up for success by using some free things like Facebook Scheduler. So go ahead and do that at least once a week. And then the last one, focus on work on social media and then get off of there. How many of us have gone down the rabbit hole of social media? A couple times today, maybe. We work a lot on social media, but we also goof off a lot on social media. And social media is extra right now. This election year is something else. Like, and if you're already in a bad place mentally and emotionally, social media is just going to just take you down the toilet and spit you out on the other side, right? And so what we have to do is work and get off. Work and get off. Work and get off. Because we can't sit there for another hour scrolling and think that our mental health is going to get any better. Like, it ain't. Our physical health ain't going to get no better either. Okay? It's just going to get worse, because you're going to be like, oh, Jesus, come back now because I'm done with this place. Like, Lord, come get me. Right? You see what I'm saying? So you got to work and get out. Set timers if you need to. There's fancy apps out there that I don't have that will turn your social media off after a certain time. That kind of stuff, all right? So, work and get out. Turn your phone off. Tell yourself, all right, girl, you got 30 minutes. 30 minutes, you just sit down, get it done, let's go, get out. Those kind of things will save your butt. And if you are a leader of any sort, you can use all of these things for your team. You can schedule your team posts, you can schedule your team encouragement, you can schedule your team giveaways, you can schedule your team trainings, you can do all of this stuff for your team. So, I know that was unorthodox. I know that maybe it was a little weird, but I'm watching your comments. So I hope you got some good things out of it. I'll give just a minute for questions. So if you got questions, let's get them in there. But just remember, I'm not here to teach you how to use technology, just tell you how it can make your life easier. So you do your research on the technology. But if you got any questions about anything that I just skipped right over, ask them now. Ask them now. You're welcome, Rebecca. You're welcome. I'm glad to help you. Maria, truth. Pick a day. Oh, Vanessa, you can do this. You can do this. I know how bad the bad days are. I know how bad you're welcome, Lisa. I love you too. It was my pleasure. So I hope this helps you watch the replay, take the notes, and then do the best you can. Your best is the best you can do. Tomorrow, just do a little bit better. And then Thursday, do just a little bit better than that, okay? So have a great day, and I'll see you later.